Y'all ready? I think y'all are ready. Toddie is triggered, y'all. I'll show you. Just one.
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump.
How are you, everyone? So nice to see everyone in here. 44 people already in the building, and I guarantee one of them's Toddie with her triggered self. Yeah, we got Toddie triggered. She's over there on people's posts talking about people's teeth and shit. Like that's gonna hurt somebody. Toddie, I'm not 12. I'm not 12. You think that's gonna bother me? Honey. Why didn't you do it on the main page? You ran over there to the aggressive defiance page. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, do you? You guys don't know, do you? I know, because she tried to hide being triggered. Toddie is triggered, yo. So she went over to the aggressive defiance channel, the aggressive defiance TV channel, and she jumped on this post right here. Old TODDIE1SKIP. Old Toddie, let's see what she had to say. Okay. She said, toothless wonder is what he's been called. I like it. I said, oh, is somebody triggered? Toddie, toothless wonder? Do you think that you could troll me with talking about how I look with the way you look? Oh my God. That's like a fat person calling me skinny and trying to make fun of it. It's like, get over yourself. Like, are we serious here? Toddie, are we a little bit triggered? Here, look. I said, oh, is somebody triggered? Aggressive Defiance TV. Not at all. I have my teeth. I said, oh, you're triggered. Toddie, you're triggered. Poor baby. You had to jump on a post. I would love to be a fly on the wall with the Rebecca conversation that she had with Rebecca, because I'm sure she gaslit Rebecca real good about being over here. You know, she's in the chat right now, chat. Toddie is in here right now. Toddie has nothing real on anyone. I know, right? Who's in the chat? Let's go see who's in this chat. Hi, everybody. What's good, peeps? Hi, Lisa Cole. Hello. How you doing, Lisa? What's up, Hank Bridges? Salute, bro. Jekyll, how are you, Jekyll? Chrissy with a K. What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Joseph? Whiskey. She said, I'm not the last one today. Never that. Hello, Stacy. I hope you had a great day, too. I did. I had a good day. It was nice. It was nice, man. I was just chilling. I had a good day at work. It was real easy and laid back. What's up, Earth Angel? How the hell are you? All donations today, all donations are to trigger Toddie. That's it. Just to trigger Toddie, because we know she is watching. Hello there, Mitch with a B. How are you? Yay, got a day off my new job and I can tune in. That's what's up. That is what's up. Toddie, I am almost 50 years old. 50. Do you think that you could troll me by talking about the way I look with the way you look? And you're talking about teeth, honey? You might want to get rid of the ones you got in your mouth, because they're looking all black and like they're barely hanging on and shit. Like, yeah, you're like retirement age. Throw them motherfuckers away and buy you some new ones. Oh, that's right. You're broke. That's right. What's up, brownies? How are you? Happy Thursday, AD and Lil Karma. Kitty. Hope everyone in chat are having a great evening too. Can't wait to watch the live. Sounds like it's going to be a great fun with Toddler. Absolutely. We're going to look into this this she's in she's in witness protection growing up. Right? We're going to look into that. Hello everyone. Who else we got in here? Phoenix Blaze. What's up, Phoenix Blaze? Let's fucking go. Salute AD and the beautiful community. Salute to you, Phoenix Blaze. You already know. We got Kimberly Ray. Hello, Kimberly Ray. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Kimberly Ray. I hope you're having a great day. Acadian Stacker in the building. What's up, Acadian? Ape Escape. Hello, AD in chat. Glad I caught this one. Been missing AD's lives, working a lot of hours. Glad to get to watch. I'm glad you're here, bro. Glad you're here, Ape Escape. Ollie in the daylight. Hi, AD in chat. And Toddie. Yeah, she's watching. Toddie's watching. She's watching. Oh, my Lord. People are donating, Toddie. Holy shit. Kimmy KO in the building. What's up, Kimmy? Here's to triggering Toddie more. I love that one. I love that one. Shout out to Kimmy KO. Whoop, whoop.
Money! Yeah, baby, yeah!
All on your back, Toddler.
Right now, 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 right now.
Shout out to Kimmy, man. Shout out to Kimmy. Thanks for being here, Kimmy. DMJ lady, how are you? Good to see you. 10-4, what up, 410? 10-4, good buddy. Too Much Mom, good to see you as well. Look at there. Happy Thursday, everyone. Becky Smith said, hello. Hello, Becky Smith. Hummingbird. Trigger, trigger. Trigger, trigger. Trigger, trigger.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Trigger.
Right now, 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 right now.
Damn, Toddie. Damn, Toddie. Shout out to my girl Lily with the 420 drop. Shout out to Lily. She said, just to piss Toddie off more.
Right now, 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 right now.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got another one. Damn, y'all are showing out. Y'all are showing out. She said, for Toddie, the donkey looks like an old ass. Oh, Toddie. Shout out to my girl Phoenix Black.
Right now, 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 right now.
Damn, toddler. Not a lot of people like you. Pillow Monster. Her boxer shorts are probably smoking because she's mad. What's up, First Blush? Am I missing people? I'm so tired. I missed you. Sorry, baby. Regina. Hello, Regina. I see you, Regina. Salute to you, baby. Salute to you, Regina. Up, looky there, Chrissy with a K. Drop for Toddie. Toddie, you want to hit the link? You got all that to say on my post? You want to hit a...
Right now, 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 right now.
There's my girl, Leesky. Leesky.
Right now, 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 right now.
What's up, CG? How are you doing?
Money! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Sandy P. What up, Sandy? Little Monster. T. Rolling for Jesus. Salute, T. Rolling. Amy in the building. Hello, AD in chat. My son just graduated and is now an airman. That's awesome. Shout out to that shit. Graduation. That's fire. Earth Angel. Hey, Roland. CG said, AD, don't say it then. It's like we talk her up. It's like we talk her up. Lemon Pound Cake says, is this a safe place? I am hiding from Sheriff Cody. He's trying to eat me. Who's Sheriff Cody? Sheriff Cooley? Who is Sheriff Cooley? Oh, a 2-week-old account. That's right. We'll keep an eye on you. Don't worry. What's good, brownies? Leanne. About time. Thought you forgot me. Never that. Never that. I go right through this thing. Look at Maria Moore. Mariah. I think it's Mariah. I hope. But I like Maria too. Both of them there are beautiful. Maria Moore, thank you for your dono. I much appreciate you. Thank you so much. Toddie, are you upset?
Right now, 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 right now.
Man, definitely congratulations to the airman. Hell yeah, he's doing something Brandy couldn't do. Ha ha! He did something Brandy couldn't do. Couldn't even graduate and be an airman. Toddler. Dang, boy, we finally get down to the bad one of this. Sheriff Cooley tried to sue my friend Afro Man. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Phoenix Blaze putting the 5 in the chat. Putting the 5 in the chat. She said, Toddie, if you were in witness protection, why are you online, stupid? Because they probably don't want to kill her.
Right now, 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 right now.
We got the best mods on YouTube, yo. They can smell a troll from a mile away. A mile away. Why don't you just look at this? We got Toddie so upset she hit the post, y'all. She said, Toothless Wonder is what he's been called. She thought, I don't, like, she hasn't been watching me long enough. I guess these people don't take hints, or they, shout out to Lily, hitting the 420 drop again. Shout out to Lily, man. Hold on. Let me see what she said in this one. She said, how mad can Toddie get? With another 420. Y'all.
Right now, 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 right now.
Oh, I don't know, like, she hasn't been watching me, or she hasn't been taking heed to it. Like, look at her and then look at me. And she's got the nerve to try to troll me with looks. Are we serious, Toddie? Like, you are one of the ugliest fucking women I've ever seen. I'm dead serious. Ugly woman. That's why she's gay. That's why she tries to look like a man, is because she already looks like a man. Like, you seriously thought that you could troll me with my looks? Guess what? I hope to God you think I'm ugly. I hope to God you think I'm toothless, because I definitely don't want somebody like you on my jock. Definitely. I am glad you think I'm ugly, Toddie. You probably hate all men, to be honest. You probably hate all men. So let's just be real with it. You probably hate all men. But let's go ahead and get into this witness protection story of hers. Yeah, story. It's a story, y'all. You know what it is? I'll tell you exactly what it is. She feels like she needs to be like the other creators that have, like, I don't know. Oh, I was born in a cult, guys. I was raised in a cult. I was raised in Scientology. So she has to say she was raised in witness protection. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it, because people like this need to be exposed. They do. Okay, so we got Toddie right here. We got Toddie, y'all. This is a poor, sad excuse, man. You're not 12. She's not going to want you. Oh, that's right. That's right. I got hair around my penis. That's what it is. I got hair around my penis. She wouldn't want me. She wouldn't find me attractive. Like she had something she went through, but you can tell she's lying. Nothing about this video makes sense. Nothing. All right. Good call. Let's hear what she's got to say, y'all. I love people that come on here and just give their confessions. I love it. It's like they don't know what the internet is. Like they just don't understand that the internet is very harmful. Like it can be used against you. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this against you.
Up until New Year's Day without a day off, but that's all right because that's what I asked for. So, but the last 3 days have been really tough.
Hi,
the
Twist.
last 3 days have been really difficult because I've been exhausted. But that's all right because that's over with, and I'm back on regular schedule. I am wearing a hat because you guys love to make fun of my hair, as I do.
She didn't say she was a CO. She said she worked for the commissary. Thank you for being here, Kimmy KO. Thank you for being here.
Do, but there's no words for what's underneath this baseball cap.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There are no words for what's under this baseball cap. I know it's called a fucking bird's nest. That's exactly what it is. It's called a fucking bird's nest, Toddie. That's what that is. A bird's nest. Shout out to Phoenix Blaze. She's so hard to look at. Even her flannel shirts are trying to unbutton themselves.
Right now, 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 right now.
Oh man, greasy hair. Fuck, you got your nerve to say something about somebody's looks. Are we even fucking serious here? Look at this. Look at this and look at this. Real man? I'm gonna be a real boy soon, Mom. I will be a real boy one day. One day I will be a real boy. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy.
And talk about something that I thought if I continued with this channel I would be talking about because it wouldn't because
so this is something that you didn't even tell people in the beginning, huh? M Stone. Yeah, she's a vendor. She's a vendor. Yep. She's like, she's got something to say about my teeth, but look at that nose, bro. You can't fix nothing on yourself. You ain't got the money.
This story was going to come out, and
this
I didn't
story
know how
was
to
going
really
to come out.
Broach it. But
That's her math out.
I've got 500 subscribers now, and people are starting to see the channel, and
500 subscribers. 500 subscribers. Wait a minute. When was this done? 2 years ago. 500 subscribers. People are starting to see the channel now. So I'm going to tell everybody. Where's Bueller? Ferris Bueller. I want to be a real boy, Mom. One day I'll be a real boy.
Right now, 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 right now.
Diddy. Hi, Diddy. It's purring. Purr. Kitty, you can't have that joint. No. No. So here's what I believe. I believe she's just fucking lying. Because there would be a real good way of documenting That you're in witness protection, right? Purring for you, huh? Mm-hmm. Eat a big kitty. Kitty. Are you just gonna take up the whole screen the whole night? Talk to him. Talk to him. Hello there, Kathy. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Get down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Thank you. All right. I wanted to smoke a joint, and I can't do that with my cat up here. I don't like smoking around my cat for some reason. I think it will hurt him. He is a sweet little kitty. I love him. He looks better than Toddie, don't he?
I don't want to say that anybody's
Like, let's look at her teeth.
blackmailing me or any.
Yeah, they don't look like they're too good, Toddie. Oh, here now she's getting blackmailed.
Anybody's gonna blackmail me or anybody's gonna do anything. Or
Man, you got
there is
some
a story that I want to share with you, because I think it explains a lot about who I am. Of course, it would. Unfortunately, it's just not my story, right? So it's also my dad's story, and my dad's not here. As we know, my dad passed away, or my dad died from COVID in 2021. And we had a disconnection. And when I say,
did he die from COVID, or was that misinformation? Go reporter, guys. Misinformation. Did he die from COVID, or was that misinformation? That's misinformation, ain't it? Because she's got to prove that. Is she about to use her fake whiny voice? She is a little bit. You hear it? She's like, oh. Why do these locals always think someone wants to fuck them? I have no clue. And I just have no idea. Her dad probably died from shame. You're just a narcissist who wants more money. That's your story. And you are officially now a cow. Good job. Why would anyone waste their time? And why do locals always have so much drama all day, every day? It's creeping in. Of course, she is going to say it was from COVID, just to stay trendy.
A disconnection, I don't mean Scientology. I just mean a family thing that made.
I'm so tired. Oh, Toddie, cry harder. Go hit. Make 'em.
Right now, 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 right now.
Damn, Toddie, we hit that goal quick as a motherfucker. People don't like
my
you.
dad and I see two different ways, and nobody apologized to anybody. And it was 4 years later that we came together and decided to let things be as they were. And I'm grateful for that because my dad died less than 2 years after that. So my dad and I were able to continue.
Like, who cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares? You do these interviews on people's channels and shit as if people fucking give a fuck, Toddie. Nobody cares. You're not interesting. There's nothing about you that makes you famous. You're just a washed up fucking house salesman.
On with our relationship
You're
the last couple of years of his
agent.
life. And only
I thought this is about witness protection. Oh, and all.
Only not speaking for 4 years, which if you're close with your family, you might say, how do you do that? Because let me tell you something. Years ago, I would have never in a million years. I mean, I said I would never not talk to my family. I couldn't imagine a situation that would make me not talk to my family.
Listen to that. Listen to that right there. She can't imagine a situation where she wouldn't talk to her family, but has all that shit to say about Gypsy Rose and her family. Can you fucking think about that for 5 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about that. Hi, Hillbilly. Think about that for 5 fucking seconds. She don't think she could ever not talk to her family over whatever situation it is. But old Gypsy, oh, she's got to be different. We got to hold her to a different standard. Yeah. It makes no sense. I told y'all, Toddie comes on here and thinks that she is better than you are. She does. She thinks that she is better than you. That's exactly right. Toddie believes that she is better than you. I'm talking about you guys in her chat. When you go to Toddie's chat, she thinks she's better than you.
And my mom has always said, never say never. And she's 1,000,000% right. Because I did.
Rinsky! Don't worry, Toddie. One day you'll be a real boy too. I'll be a real boy one day, Toddie. Thank you.
Right now, 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 right now.
Look, y'all, it's a little baby Brandy. A little baby Brandy. She is a total loser. Yeah.
Have a falling out with my dad. I did stop talking to my dad. He did stop talking to me. My dogs have never stopped talking. My dogs were part of the situation, so they might have a little something to.
What? What? Huh?
Chime in on, right? Anyway, hello, stop it. I gotta fix this. Anyway, yes.
What did you do to it? What did you do to the dog? What did you do to the dog? You are absolutely right about that, Allie. She turns on everybody she's jealous of. Yep. You nailed that one. You nailed that
So
one.
that being said,
You got that one right. What did you do to them dogs? She said, I gotta fix this. What did you do? Turned its shock collar on? I sure hope not. I sure fucking hope not. I thought about getting a shock collar and doing like a donation thing every time if somebody donates, they shock me. I thought about doing that. It would be fun content, I believe. Y'all could just shock AD. I think it'd be fun. But like, what did you do? And why are you wearing a wedding band? You're not married. A good rule of thumb is when content creators ignore their subs who are saying hi to them in other chats. Toddie never acknowledges the people who tried to greet her. She only says hi to other content creators. Really? Yeah, I thought about getting one to do it with y'all. Just so y'all could put me through some fucking torture and shit. I think it'd be funny. What's up, Texas? You ain't late? Never late. We still here. What'd she do to that dog, man? For just barking? Dogs bark, right? Isn't that the way they talk? Wonder what happened to your house. Damn, 2 years ago you lost your house?
Yeah, I never thought that, I would ever have any kind of disconnection from my family. but I was wrong. And I've had to pull myself away from certain people and say maybe they're not good for me. And they might say that I'm not good for them. I can't.
Bro, you're this old talking this way. I'm not good for them. You're talking about family, y'all. You are 60 years old up here talking about maybe I'm not good for them or maybe they're not good for me. You've been with this family for 60 years. 60 years. And I had to pull myself away from them. This is a fucking joke, y'all. This is stupid. This is flat out fucking ignorant. This is what you call attention seeking. This is called attention seeking. The shot caller might bring Toad over here. She's been over here, guys. You didn't see her posting on my post? What's up, Cryptic? Like, she's 60 years old. And she's like, I can't, like, I think you would find out what family members you're going to be around and not be around long before 60, guys. Like, long before 60. I bet her family. I bet since she's been not like hiding what the issue is, like not saying why and all that, I bet it's because that they didn't like that she was gay. I bet it. What's up, Tina? I'm being dead serious. But according to Toddie, she doesn't comment on other creators' comment section. Oh, she did today. Oh, she did today, boy. She was upset, calling me toothless, like, oh my God, don't hurt my little 48-year-old feelings. Oh, baby girl, you gotta do better than that. You're gonna have to do way better than that. I don't think there's much you could do to hurt me. I really don't. I'm in this to win this, baby. There ain't nothing you look. I am internet ready. I'm internet protected. Like there's nothing anybody can say on the internet that is going to upset me. Nothing. Exactly, AD. I had to pull myself away from my mom when I was in my early 30s, but then I was the one who took care of my mom in the last 3 years because I loved the hell out of my mama. Right. But you found out early on, right? Toddie goes to creators' comment sections to trash talk other creators too. Oh, does she?
I can only tell you my side of the story. And I'm not going there because it involves other people and there's no.
Let's find out who it is. Since she wants to find out about everybody's life, let's find out what she's talking about. We can. Ain't she the one that's always saying, I'll find out who your people are. I'll send this to your people. I'll tell your mommy that you're being bad on the internet. So now people can go to your shit and find out who your people are and ask them what's the big deal. I mean, it goes both ways. This fucking old bag on the internet just don't know that. Oh, I'm sure she got triggered that Rebecca was over here. And shout out to Rebecca. That shows that Rebecca sees something, you know? It shows that Toddie is kind of like stopping Rebecca from actually flourishing on here, I feel. Because if you ask me, Rebecca could be getting all kinds of love. But she's not going to being associated with this creep. And I'm just being honest about that. I'm just being completely honest. Like, I really believe that a lot of people would show Rebecca a lot of love. But the fact that she stays around her isn't going to help her at all. It's very true, Hillbilly.
No reason for me to go there. I just want to be clear in who I am, because I talk about families and I talk about disconnections and stuff like that when it comes to Scientology. And I never want to come across as somebody that knows it all when it comes to families and relationships, because that person I am not. I struggle with my own. So spoiled.
What did you do to that dog? Why do you keep? What do you keep doing to that dog? What does she keep doing to that dog? Shout out to my homegirl, Too Much Mom, with a $20 donation. She said, "Happy belated Easter to you and Karma." Well, I appreciate that, Too Much Mom. Much love to you and yours. Thank you for your donation. Ha ha!
Right now, 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 right now.
What does she keep doing to that dog? Because she stops the video to do something to that dog. It wasn't put it in a cage because it's back barking again. What do you keep doing to that dog that you can't do on camera? Mmm. Mmm. I don't know what's going on with you, Elizabeth. Nobody can filter Elizabeth. That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Some cookies, and they got them. Anyway, so
that's what they wanted, cookies?
I just thought that I would.
What? What are you even doing?
Ready to just tell you a little bit, because I don't want to be the person that shit comes out later and you're like, and I'm not sure that this really does, or let me be blunt, I'm not sure it's anybody's business, but
look at your teeth. Look at your teeth. Them jagged ass motherfucking teeth. You got teeth like a mutt. You might need to get your.
I can see if it came out where people would say, But in the meantime, in all fairness, there's a part of this in one of my old videos. So it's
yeah. You might need to take some money from yourself, Toddie, and put it into yourself. How about do that? Take some of that money you make off people that you grift and put it into yourself. Maybe dye your hair. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe get a nose job. Maybe get some teeth whitening.
not a secret. It's not a secret. So just a few things so that nobody thinks they're going to shame me later for it. That's a hell of a thing to say, but that's the truth. So,
because you know why? Here's the thing. She does a lot of shaming. She does a lot of shaming. Yep. she does a whole lot of shaming. See, this comes from a guilty conscience. One day you'll be a real boy, Toddie.
I was in the witness protection program when I was 12, 13, 14 years old. I honestly don't.
You don't even know what chance, you don't even know what age you were. 12, 13, 14 years old. You don't know what age you were? I mean, I would know what age I was if I was in the witness protection program. You know, I would. I think everybody would know, right?
Don't remember. I would say maybe for about a year, because I was trying to get into 9th grade.
Hold on. You said you was in it for a year? You told me you grew up in you said you grew up in witness protection.
At the time, and they wouldn't let me in because obviously I needed my school records that showed a certain name that was a name that I used to be, obviously, and my name was changed.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Because of life-threatening situations. I did not cause any of these situations at that age. I didn't even witness.
Look at her teeth, bro. She got the nerve to say something about somebody's teeth, and she got that fucking gingivitis ass shit going. She got them brown ass teeth going on. Looks like you might need to get some new teeth, Toddie. You're getting to be about that age.
Anything. I was just my dad's daughter. And my dad, who was a career criminal, part-time career criminal, I guess, for the earlier part of his adulthood.
Okay.
I'd say my dad probably straightened his life out when he was 45. That's what he told me. So I'm going to go by that because.
So you were in witness protection after he straightened his life out? Because it's 12/13. Right? 12 and 13, bro, you remember all kinds of shit. I remember so much from 12 to 13. So much. Like something like this, you would definitely remember.
I can't, I can't see.
And I'm gonna say this: if your dad's a rat, then he wasn't a career criminal. He was a career rat.
Where it happened after that. So yeah.
We need to find out if Toddie's dad's a rat. I need to run that paperwork. That'd be fire.
In the meantime, he had, kids. My parents divorced, and I think I went over that. Not that, listen, my parents divorced. They divorced twice. So my younger brother and I are product of the second marriage to the same parents, and I have 2 older brothers that are product of the first marriage to the same parents. So all blood related. There's a stepsister in there. I'm not going to talk about her unless I just mention her as far as being there. You know what I'm saying? Because her story is her own story. Not getting into that. We don't have much of a relationship anymore.
So then her story's different than Toddie's. That tells you right there. If you were to go ask anyone else about anything else, she's going to say, well, that's their story. That's just what a liar does. These are just characteristics of a liar. Straight up. And not only is that of a liar, it's of a compulsive liar. It's of a what are them liars called? fuck, not compulsive, but the one that just lies for no fucking reason. And they'll just lie for no fucking reason. And what they do is they have these tactics to make it pathological. Thank you very much. Habitual. Another one. Pathological is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, like, and what a pathological liar does is it pre-makes a way out of the lie. So all she has to say is, well, it's not a lie. That's just her story of it. That's just her story. Come on, bro. Candy and Brandy do this shit all the time.
More, my dad's passed. Her mom and my dad have been divorced for over 25 years. About 25 years now. I think they got divorced in 2002. So, okay, 21 years. I think they broke up in 2000. Anyway, I always had a good relationship with my dad, and I chose to live with him when I was younger, as opposed to living with my mom, who's its own story. I have to say, yeah, there's a uniqueness in my childhood, even with my mom. And
We're almost
and with
halfway
my
through
dad,
it,
I don't
and nothing has been said. We're almost halfway through this video, and nothing has been said. Just like Shani. Yep. And even, yep. Every sibling is lying and she's the only one telling the truth. Another factor in being a lolcow. Another factor in being a lolcow coming up here and telling her whole life story in one video.
know when I'm going to tell my mom's story,
Don't care.
or if I will ever.
As you can tell, people don't care. Toddie she grew from talking about Scientology because it was a TV show. And then it grew because she started talking about Gypsy Rose because it was a TV show. Okay, let's be honest here. Now go look at her fucking numbers. There's one video that haven't even cracked 200 views.
I don't know.
What's up, Nazreen?
Actually,
God
I guess
dang.
have to if I'm going to talk about the story, because as
Look at
I
the
think about it,
editing, bro.
everything kind of pertains to who
She
I
can't
am.
just.
And a lot of people have been like, you should write a book. And I think, why does anybody have an interest?
That's the point right there, Toddie. You should write a book. Okay. Just because you think you have a story and you should write a book, you think you should write a book, there has to be people that want to hear that story. There has to be people that are interested in your story, or you'll never sell the book. It'll just be a written book for what? Like, these people are full of themselves, bro. She's full of herself. She thinks she's something more than what she is. Trust me. She does.
But I
She
do think
absolutely
if I
does.
don't explain some of this and somebody comes out and starts putting stuff in the comments, that I would have a lot more explaining to do, because I'm not a liar.
Thank you for becoming a new member, Tiffany. Welcome to the aggressive gang. Salute to you. You are now infantry in the army.
Right now, 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 right now.
I think Toddie, this is a big act. She puts on
So,
good.
And I'm talking about families, so I don't want people to think that I come from this perfect family. I don't come from this perfect family.
So the person that's following Toddie should be stupid as hell right now. Because then you just ask yourself, well, then why the hell do you think you can speak like you do then? Why do you think you can down people like you do then? Why? If you don't come from that and you don't know nothing about it, then what the hell who do you think you are?
And I don't
Who do you
always
think
know
you
how to
are?
navigate the relationships. And for the first time in my life, I have said maybe this person isn't good for me, even if they are family, and have like disconnected from them. I used the word disconnect long before Scientology. I
Likes to be
felt
a
a few
bully.
years ago that I had longer than that. I felt right before I got baptized, like a year or so before I got baptized, I struggled with my um, connection with God, and I felt that there was a disconnect with God. So I I know that now we say disconnect, we think automatically Scientology. Please try. I'm not. It's part of the English language, and I've used it before.
She hasn't said one fucking thing, y'all. She has not said one thing. What is this video about? You just coming up here and fucking, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, my family this, you're not saying nothing. What has she said? What's up, China? What has she said? I'm kind of lost.
So
It's almost
anyway,
halfway through the video.
so yeah, so
Nothing's been said.
my dad calls me up, and now so I was very used to, unfortunately, coming home from school and being told that my dad was either late at work and woke up the next morning when I went to school and was told I just missed my dad, he had to go in early. And I took it as the truth. And my
But he was in the, but y'all were in the witness protection program.
dad was in jail. So sometimes when I was in school, I guess he'd get locked up. Now, my mom, who had 4 kids, and my dad didn't.
You know, when your dad goes to jail, he's never there. Like, he's gone. Like, gone, gone. Like, no sign of him. And you were just being told that, well, you missed him. He was just here, but no sign of him.
Pay child support. And it might have been because some of his children didn't want to see him. That had nothing to do with me. That, what I'm saying? Each sibling
What?
has had their own relationship with my dad. And I'm not going to speak bad about it. I just got done telling you guys I had a falling out with my dad. So I can understand why each and every one of my siblings, if they have.
What the fuck is she saying? What is this about?
a falling out with my dad. I can
I
understand
got,
why. Um, Again, I'm
I
just
got you.
grateful that that was reestablished. Our relationship was
She
reestablished.
keeps
And
snorting. Somebody said in my chat, right, that somebody messaged me and had said that. The exact words, paranoia, and she fidgets a lot. And watch, she sniffles a lot. Now, I sniffle a lot too, but mostly mine's from working in a factory. Straight up. Like, I be having black shit in my nose. Like, look at my fucking fingers. That was just from rubbing my nose. It like I get in the shower and I got like damn near snort water. It's crazy. But she's just sitting in a camper in a house. Yeah, calling the cops for nothing. Damn, the apple fall too far from the tree, does it? That apple don't fall too far from the tree, does it?
knew what we meant to each other before my dad drew his last breath. Had that have not happened, had I have not been able to.
Damn, you just got your front teeth, Toddie. And you got the nerve to talk about somebody's teeth like you were going to hurt my feelings. I'm 48 years old, bitch. You can't hurt my feelings with words. Like, are you serious? You, ma'am, could never hurt my feelings. Never. Ever, 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 ever.
Reconnect with him because I gave thought to this. My dad wasn't a young guy, and I thought, maybe I won't see him again. How do I feel about that?
All right, Sarah.
Am I going to be okay with that? And the disconnection, the cause of the disconnection, I would do again because my dad let his family down. I'm never going to change my opinion about that. What he did was cowardly and he let his family down. That's what I think he did. And when we reconnected, we didn't talk about that.
What is she
I just saw an
talking
old man.
about?
I saw an old man reach.
Being blackmailed, bribed, and manipulated. What? You didn't even say what the damn situation was. Dude, is she fucking nuts? Is she missing some screws? Does she just expect people to read her fucking brain? What the fuck is she talking about?
Was cowardly and he let his family down. That's what I think he did. And
in all fairness, I believe that he was
when we
being
reconnected, we didn't talk about that.
being blackmailed, bribed, and manipulated. What? How? From what? From by who? By what? Where? What's the deal? How? What's going on? You just expect everybody to.
I just saw an old man. I saw an old man reaching out to his daughter. And that I said I couldn't live with. If that was the last time I saw him,
You might be
I
right,
couldn't
Tess.
live with it.
More
I
than
couldn't live
screws.
with
More
that.
than screws.
So,
More baby's missing more than
okay,
screws. Yes,
but
she
the time
does. She wants to
before,
confuse everyone with the
to
drama.
me, he wasn't a young man. I mean, to me, he wasn't an old man. He was just a mean guy that was failing his family and being a coward about it. So, but I would have been at peace with my decision, I believe. I would have held on to memories, but I still would have thought, yeah, I would.
Bro, we're talking to a 60-year-old woman at the time. Listen to this shit. 60 fucking years old and she hasn't let go of what's what in life. 60 fucking years old and we're up here having a fucking feel sorry for me. Here's my story, but feel sorry for me. You might be right, man. Like, feel sorry for me? She bitter? Man. Oh, Toddie, I'll drop this link for you anytime. Any fucking time.
I change that situation. It's too bad the way it happened, but I wouldn't have changed that situation.
What happened, Toddie? You're telling people all this story and shit, but you're leaving out the very most important parts. And you're doing it on purpose. You're doing it on purpose. Because I think most of it's just bullshit.
I don't miss the last 18 months of my dad's life. I mean, when I think of the memories, they go back, you know, before that, you know. So I think that would have happened. And the situation.
Bro, this is a 60-year-old woman doing it. It is life. Bro, I'm 48 and I come to terms fucking 25 years ago. I never seen my dad one day. And well, I did see him because I've got pictures with him, but I don't remember him. I don't remember his face. I don't remember the sound of his fucking voice. I don't remember shit. Like I was like this, I was knee high to a grasshopper when I was in the pictures with him and shit. So he was around me when I was very, very young. I was like 2 or 3, probably 4 at the most. But I don't know that man. And by the time I was 23 years old, 21, maybe 21, I was fully at terms with it. Like, who cares? You know, all that taught me was to be a better person than him. To don't ever not be in my children's lives, no matter what the circumstance is. That's it. That's all. But here we are at 60. At 60. And still haven't.
Still would have been the situation.
Because she's still talking about it.
This is
like
off the cuff. I have no script here. So there's things that I'm going to remember.
Listen to that. I have no script here, but you keep pausing and stopping and editing the video. Can you believe that? This woman just sat up there and said, I've got no script here, but she's literally making a video. This isn't done live. You literally have a script because you're making a video. You're stopping it. You're waiting. You're thinking about other things and then you're starting it again. And then you're stopping it. We've seen about 15 jump cuts already. Bro.
And anyway, so my dad had called and when I was back with my mom, because at some point when my dad had to spend more than, I guess, a couple days or a week in jail, I was shipped back to my mom. You know, I didn't stay with his wife and her kid.
Okay, so she's acting like her dad was in and out of jail. A couple days there, a couple days here, a couple days there, a couple days there. Like, what's her dad's name? We should be able to find all this information. We should be able to find all of this, right? Yeah, she can't edit where the fuck. But we should be able to find all of this. Am I right or wrong? Correct? Or let me guess. You'll say you was in witness protection, huh? Sure.
So anyway,
you'd still show your fucking. You'd still show your arrest.
Up and he was like, are you sure? Do you want to live with me? And I said, yes, I do, because I didn't get along with my mom back then. I just didn't.
I hear you there, bitch.
So my dad was like, are you sure that's what you want to do? You can't go back and forth. And I remember that standing up.
Do what? Chrissy with a K. She's going to use that one. Oh, they changed their names. Bullshit. Not for dumbass fucking bullshit crimes like she says. No way.
Out in my mind and me saying,
no way.
I didn't go back and forth. You weren't there. Like, I didn't ask to be shipped back here. I was, again, 12, 13, 14 years old. I think I was 12.
You just said that's the same time that you were in witness protection, but now you're being shipped back and forth. from moms and dads.
Over 13 at this point. I remember coming back to Florida from the witness protection program when I was about 14, maybe 15. Anyway, so I remember it being peculiar, that sounding peculiar to me. And I remember saying to my dad, yeah, I'm going to go to North Shore High School. And so 14. And he didn't say yes. He said, yeah, we'll see about that. So I just thought, well,
14 in high school? $14? What up, Jason?
maybe we're not going to live in that district, or you know how schools have districts and stuff. So, but I didn't think much about it until later, because after my dad picked me up, and he took me to Singer Island, which, I mean, we lived on Singer Island, but this was a really small place in Singer Island, and Singer Island had just, like, it was new. And anyway, so Singer Island, just so you know, is in Palm Beach County, and it is in Palm Beach. It's just out on the east coast. You can't go any further. It's past A1A, so it's right on the water, you know.
Now you're 14, you're like 15.
So anyway,
You're like 15, 16 going in
we
the
went to
night.
this really small place, and my stepmom and my stepsister were there. I think that they went and picked me up from my mom's, which was about a 60-mile trip from West Palm Beach.
What are we even talking about? What is the fucking point? What is she's told 7 stories about stuff, and we don't know nothing. We literally know about nothing. Thank you, Allie. What the fuck? What are we even getting at? Hello, Melissa. Dude, we literally have gone 17 minutes into this video, and she's told us 12 stories and ain't got to the point of none of them, and we don't even know what the story is. She's just told us her little, like, wow, bro.
You know, the Hollywood, Florida area. So, but then we get to this place, and it's crappy. It's on Singer Island, but it's crappy. It's like there were like these 3 apartments, I want to say, and it looked like just, you know, we lived in high rises, and I mean, I don't mean to be snooty, but and I don't, but this was peculiar. This was not right. Something was wrong. And so we get in here, and there's 1 bedroom, which is really weird. And that's when I'm told we're going into the witness protection program. Now, what is that? I saw something on TV, maybe, you know, and
Chat. She should have named this "Let's Go Down Memory Lane." This, like, she said, people are going to find stuff out on the internet, so I might as well tell you my story. You ain't telling us shit. You don't have shit. You ain't saying shit. You're just yapping. What the
I
fuck?
remember.
Oh my God.
I was told that I wouldn't be able to talk to my mom. I couldn't call my mom. I couldn't call anybody, like, from my past. Everything was going to change.
That's
and
not how witness protection works.
We didn't know where we were going to be living, and
that's not how witness protection works.
Everything was like coming at me, but I couldn't talk to my mom, and I had siblings. I did not love my mom. I just couldn't get along with her enough to live with her. You know what I'm saying? My mom, you know, had her own issues that she got from my grandparents.
Here we go.
Who were manipulating her. You know, her parents, my grandmother.
Oh man, here we go. Her life is a whole fucking, like, manipulated fucking blackmail fucking holy moly, dude. You hear this, kitty? Come here, Kiki. Look at this crazy hag. She's crazy. She wants to be part of the content so bad she's made up a whole fucking story about her entire life. She wants to be part. Yeah, her. She wants to be part of the content so fucking bad. She wants to be the content. So we're making her the content.
Her mother, my maternal grandmother, was a very strong-willed woman who manipulated a lot of people. I'm not saying she wasn't a good person. She was there. My dad failed as a dad, and my mom needed to go to my grandparents for help because my dad kind of left her, whether it be by
What does that have to do with you not being able to contact your parents? What does that have to do with any of this? Yeah, if he kept getting locked up, going in and out, Karma said Toddie's full of shit. He's right. He's right.
jail, whether it be by just not paying bills. And my dad was he fooled around on my mom. I know that firsthand because he took me on a booty call. So when I was like 6, 7 years old. So I remember that. And then later he married the woman like I wouldn't remember some redheaded woman.
Oh, wow, bro. Wow, bro. Then it wasn't a booty call. Then it wasn't a booty call. What's up, Nina? That's not a booty call then. He married her. That's not a booty call. Bedtime lies with Toddie. Oh boy.
Anyway, what I'm saying is,
look at this bitch's teeth. Look at her teeth. She's got teeth like a fucking jaguar.
That I didn't love my mom or
you might
I
need
didn't
to
love
get
my
some
little brother.
self-care to yourself,
You know,
Toddie.
I mean, I felt more close to my little brother, but I also had relationships with, my older brothers as well.
What in the fuck does this have to do with anything? Holy shit, man.
And my grandparents. So I was going to go live somewhere and I wasn't going to be able to call them for a long time. And if I wrote to them, I couldn't really write to them. I would have to write to like Washington, D.C. first. A lot of times I just gave the letter to my dad and he would give it to the U.S. Marshal. Because I know.
What? What? So they were hand delivering letters for you? Shut the fuck. And he would give it to the U.S. Marshal. Holy shit, bro. Watch how she deflects. Look at it. She's already starting because she did this with leaning back. Watch.
That we saw I saw the U.S. Marshal about once a week.
You don't see the U.S. Marshal once a week? How are you in the witness protection program, but you got a U.S. Marshal showing up once a week?
I don't know how often my dad and his wife saw the U.S. Marshal. But about.
Oh, they just came to you? They just came to you?
Once a week, I guess I would say that I saw him come around the house or the apartment building. Anyway, so, that part, when people talk about cults and having their world go from this to this, I know what that feels like. I definitely know what that feels like. I know what it's like to not be able to reach out and talk to a family.
All this is her trying to be a part of the content that she's covering. Because you got these content creators that say, "Oh, I was part of Scientology. Now I'm talking out against it." And they got these big followings, right? All this is Toddie trying to fucking be a part of the content to act like she has some business to share with everybody or how she relates to the content. That's all this is. And if you ask me, this is pretty nasty because you should absolutely be able to pull up everything that she's talking about, because remember, she's coming out about this because you might be able to find out what she's talking about. So where is it? Why isn't nobody found out? Has nobody looked? People need to look. I mean, is that what people need to do? Because you're making it public. You're making it public. I think that's exactly what this is. And I'm good at this, man. I am very good at spotting these kind of people, man. I'm very good at this.
Remember, that still hurts. I remember having those freedoms taken from me, you know, and that's a long time ago. And you can see that it still affects. So
But no other kid, no other child in this whole family that was with your kid, with your brother, your sister, nobody else was in witness protection, right? Nobody.
please understand when I'm talking about the Colts and the disconnections and all of that stuff, that is not by choice.
Told you.
I do
Told
have
you.
a sense.
Told you. Didn't I just say it? So here she is reinforcing it to you. She has to tell you, hey guys, I do have something to say about this. I am part of this. I know where I'm coming from. I have this story. What?
Of injustice that I feel like I can relate. You know? So anyway.
She tried to write books. She tried to be an actress. Now she's trying to be a damn YouTuber, bro. That's sad. That's sad, dude. Like, there's so much inconsistencies with this story. I could pick them out all day long. Show some proof, man. Show some proof of it. I'd like to see some proof, Toddie. I'd love to see some proof. I would love to see it because I think I've got you down right now. I think you're just somebody that has come up here and because you've been on YouTube how long? How long now? Like 8 years? Not 10 years or some shit? Hell, you put a video up like 7 years ago and you've been talking to people. Why didn't we ever speak about this? Like, this ain't part of your story before this.
So the next day, we end up, my dad, I meet 2 U.S. Marshals and his wife and her daughter, my stepsister. We get taken on a plane to Baltimore, where my dad, I guess, turns in state's evidence. So here's what I know.
Oh, he's a rat. So he is a rat. So your dad's a rat, and you had to go into what? Witness protection for what? What did he rat on that was so big that you as a child was going to die? I need to know. He's a rat. Now we see that the snitch is in the fucking. The snitch is in the life. It follows with her. It's with her. That's why she comes on here and says that she's going to get everybody arrested. That's it.
Was told to me, just so we know, you know. So my dad used to write bad checks, and he did that quite a few times. And there's a thing that's called.
Hold on, I got to listen to this.
A career criminal. And after so many times, the judge is going to throw the book at you. So on the case that happened on, my dad was doing false bonds. Now, bonds, I don't know how to explain them, but it's much worse. Bonds were a big deal in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s even. Probably not, maybe not so much. Maybe there was a decline in them. But anyway. So, well,
I want to see proof of all this. I want to see record. Where do I find the record? Because he's going to have a record. They don't hide his record. No, they don't.
Bonds were something that was spoken about a lot more, it seems, back then.
So bonds almost got them killed, guys. Like, their lives were in danger because he wrote bad bonds. We got people out here taking gangs down. Gangs. Okay? We got people out here that have taken whole gangs down. Like literally get half of the fucking East Side locked up. And they don't go to witness protection.
I know that there's
Anybody that deals with Toddie, man, you're just fucking
in
nuts.
existence.
You're just as nuts
Anyway.
as she is.
But my dad.
Yeah, dude. I wrote bad checks like a motherfucker. That's my largest felony that I'm convicted of. I did 6 years on writing bad checks. And I did a cleanup statement. I had to get in there and tell on other bad checks that I had wrote. Yeah. They said, "Hey, Eric, we've got you on this check right here. Do you want to do a cleanup statement and tell us about other ones? And we won't even charge you with them." I said, "Hell yeah." Because if I didn't, they would have charged me with them. You see what I'm saying? And I knew they were going to find them. So I was like, yeah, I'll tell on myself. Start telling them all about what I had done. Think I wasn't, dude? I was 19 years old. Shit. I was writing bad checks like a motherfucker, y'all. I was 19 years old, and I seen more money at 19 than probably some people see in their whole lives. Like cash money. The check that I got caught for was like 25 grand and some change. And I did a cleanup statement for like 16, 17 checks. Like, he broke bad bonds, so we were in witness protection.
Was counterfeiting bonds or was part
That
of
ain't
the
nothing
team
to
that was
die over.
counterfeiting bonds. So this time when he got caught, it was that strike that was like, yeah, now you're going to do some time. So that's what I heard about that. Also, I heard from two different sources.
I don't believe
but
it.
it was from one.
I don't believe it because here's the thing. She didn't speak about her dad getting the first strike and how much time he did on that strike, right? Because you do some time. You do time. So he would have been gone for a certain amount of time for that one. That would have been some years. Then the second one, he would have been gone for some years because the third one that gets you the habitual criminal, that sends you away for some good time. You get the baby bitch first. You don't get the big one. The big bitch comes with strike number 4. Like I just don't buy the whole I was in witness protection.
One
I don't.
source, honestly, that
I don't.
told these sources that my dad was wearing a wire because he overheard them wanting to do away with his wife.
Oh shit. Now it just got crazier. Now it just got more stupid. Now it just got more stupid. It just got more dumb. What? Oh man. Wow. Man, and one thing about them liars, dude, they stack the shit out of their stories.
So I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
It could be
I
that
don't
my
know.
dad was just a grass, that he didn't want to do time and he just threw everybody under the bus. I don't know that. I think that my dad was a loyal person. If he felt like they were going to turn on him or they were going to physically hurt him or somebody that he loved, that what do you do in that situation? my dad's not here to speak about that. My dad really did not speak about this stuff. This is stuff that family members have told me. You couldn't go up to my dad and say, why were you a criminal? Because he wasn't that type of guy that admitted his mistakes towards the end of his life. And even I remember like when he got out of doing that Fed time after the U.S. protection, witness protection program, that he was a lot more humble. Unfortunately, I think he lost some of that humility later. And then towards the end of his life, he got it back. But after he had spent time in the Fed in Colorado, I think it was, that that was the last time that I know of him ever being in trouble with the law and ever seeing any kind of anything saying otherwise. So anyway, so we were in Baltimore, and I remember that being from Florida, we didn't have these like blue light laws where stores weren't open on Sundays. I remember that being like a big deal because we went into a mall with the U.S. Marshal's office because we were in Baltimore for like a long time. Like when I say a long time, I mean, some days with nothing to do, just sitting in a hotel. And my dad and his wife had one adjoining room, and my stepsister and I had another room, and the U.S. Marshals were there. And
Wait, what? Dude. Dude, this is some shit you would see in her. She's just bullshitting you. Like the U.S. Marshals are just walking through the fucking motel room, y'all. Like this is some shit you will see in a movie, y'all. And this is over what? Your dad wearing a wire because somebody's going to kill somebody? So that means he would have had to take the stand on somebody. Like there's a lot more to this that you're not saying, Toddie, because you're just trying to skim off the top of a story. And like, and here's what people like this do. They'll use like little stories that they remember in life and then take that and add to it.
I remember
She's probably been to Baltimore, right? She's probably been to Baltimore. She probably stayed in a motel in Baltimore. You know what I mean? But she's probably added to that with this. This is what people do, man.
the day we went to leave, I know I'm jumping around. The day we went to leave, they put the receiver thing back in the phone. So the old phones that used to connect to the wall, I'll put up a thing of it. You used to be able to disconnect this part of it and pull like the microphone or the talking device out, and then you could close it back up and nobody would hear you. You'd only hear them. And they put that on in case my stepsister or I tried to make a phone call to somebody. So we didn't know that at the time. I remember going through that mall it was a Sunday, and I remember because the stores were all closed. Now I couldn't understand it, and it was like it's the blue light law. Like I should know what that was, and I was like, what does that mean? And so we ended up walking around the mall. But I remember when I'd have to go to the bathroom, that two male U.S. Marshals office.
You're welcome in this chat anytime you'd like, Rebecca. You are welcome anytime you'd like.
To go to the bathroom to check the bathroom to make sure that nobody was in the bathroom. So we had either one of them or two of them. There were times we had 3 or 4 U.S. Marshals, and there were times we had 2 U.S. Marshals. It was, and
bro, this isn't like, check this out. That's not witness protection, bro. That's fucking like being bodyguarded. That's like being bodyguarded. That's a lot more than just being in witness protection, guys. That's like having 3 armed guards around you at all times. But it's just for bonds. 3 armed guards. Her dad was housed with El Chapo at the Supreme in Colorado. But like she's talking about having like 2 or 3 armed guards around her. And witness protection.
I don't, I remember feeling like a movie star, like they were checking the bathrooms. And then, I get older, and it's like you look at things a little bit differently. So anyway, so we ended. So my dad turned state's evidence, and from my understanding, he was supposed to be off the hook, everything, brand new start and everything. Um, I I don't think that I really knew or grasped that it was going to be a permanent thing. Like, you know, I know that
Boy, you are one hell of a storyteller, Toddie. You are one hell of a storyteller. You are one hell of a storyteller, man.
there was a part of me that was just honestly brokenhearted and felt robbed, you know. Um, but anyway, because I left my friends and family, and I started thinking about everything. Oh, what about my friends? Like, what about this?
It's you're 60 years old. What the fuck, man? Geriatric edition. Oh, man. I don't believe her bullshit. I don't. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of believe her dad might have done some shit and has a record, maybe. Like, but I don't believe all this over the shit she's talking about. I don't believe it. I think she just tries to be a part of the content that she's covering. She wants to act like she's got a place to come from, but she doesn't. She wasn't in witness protection.
What about that? And
That's
I didn't
bullshit.
really have
She's lying.
the I don't want to say self-confidence, but I don't
She's
think that I
lying.
really did have the self-confidence
He probably
to
was a snitch.
really. Now I had to reinvent myself. Like, this was all
Maybe some people need to do a little bit of digging. You know, maybe some people need to do a little bit of digging. I mean, she would on anybody else. She would do that on anybody else. And since she's made it all public info, like a fucking true crime story, right? It would only be right. Maybe somebody needs to do a little digging, figure it out.
I mean, like, I didn't have brothers and another mother. Like, when my story was going to change, my history was going to change. And I was supposedly from New York. Oh my God, things are just coming back to me as I'm talking about it.
Oh
And I
my
don't even know how many
God,
people are
bro.
listening. Um, I'm happy to keep going on with this, but I have to take a shower and I would like to compose myself. So I'm going to go on with this. I'm just going to do this as a part one. I'm going to put it up there and give it a little bit of time, and I'll come up with I'll come out of the shower and I'll hit you up with a part two. How's that?
Please don't. You didn't tell us shit. That hair is a true crime story. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What? I just feel like I went through an hour and 30 minutes of brain rot. I really do. Yeah, she's a really good storyteller. Yeah, I mean, she's a really good storyteller. Oh, wow, dude. That's insane. That was wild, dude. Yeah, Toddie's in here watching. You can rest assure that. Everybody say hello to Toddie. Hi, Toddie. Say hello in the link in the chat. I'll drop you a link, Toddie. You can come on up here and tell us his story. Point us to where we can solidify this. That's what you need to do. Yes. Don't speak shit until you can solidify this. Point me in the direction where I can solidify this. That's what I think she should do, right? Hey, here's this. Here's the link to this. There goes the record. Boom, boom, boom. I'll go over and pull it all up. We'll run it all down. Yeah, show me where to solidify this. Because it's solidifiable. I don't believe it. I don't believe the story. I don't believe the witness protection gig. I don't. Hi, lying old decrepit hag. Leave case alone. Hello for Toddie. Hello, liar Toddie. Toddie ain't gonna come up on the stream because she's full of shit. Absolutely. I'll drop the link for her. I'd have Toddie up. Remember, you were supposed to appear anyway. Come on. It was definitely not a good story. You're right about that. It was like a big waste of time. It's like brain rot. Dude, she's a lol cow. She literally comes to the internet to fake her life. I think she is only trying to poach some of Case's people. Yeah, it hasn't worked out for her really, though. I think she tried to poach some of mine too, and it just doesn't work out for her. It don't. It just doesn't work out for you, Toddie. You need to quit trying to poach people's content. Because now you've become my content. Ain't that funny how that works? I don't know why you ever started with me. That was goofy. You should have used your platform, Toddie, for good, not the BS you doing now. Sad, just sad. Very disappointing at your big age. Going to be a waste of water to her skin. A shower is going to help her. Yeah, downright on her stream telling people that she called CPS on someone. Now, I don't understand why anybody would support her after that. I don't. I don't know why anybody would be like, yeah, Toddie, you tell them. You literally don't know any of these people. And you're threatening CPS on people? What a horrible person you are. What a horrible, horrible person. Yeah, we got you on live saying that. Saying that you're going to call CPS on somebody that you don't even know. That you don't know anything about. But you're going to call CPS on them. What a stupid thing to say. What a dumb thing to do, and what a stupid thing to say. I don't know why anybody would support you after that. Because I can't fuck with anybody. I can't fuck with anybody that's like, especially a CPS caller, bro. No one deserves that. No. But up here fighting for the right to have the Whittakers back together. Think about that. Up here fighting for the right to party for the Whittaker family to get back together, but then calls CPS on somebody she doesn't even know. Yeah, we're looking at behavior, Toddie. That's all we have to do is look at your behavior. Yep. All you've done is dox people, threaten to call CPS on people, threaten to sue people, threaten to fucking contact people in real life. All the while, you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to do any of those things because you can't. Because you literally cannot. I had a 62-year-old woman threaten to call CPS on people on YouTube, bro. On YouTube, Sarah. Like, I'm going to call CPS. Yeah, I've already called CPS on your dude. Yeah, what? And then the fucked up thing is that you said, well, I've already called CPS. And you really didn't. But you're just up here threatening it like you did. And you really didn't even do it. You're just threatening it. And that's pretty crazy of you. That's kind of like, it's unhinged. It's very unhinged. I would watch out for anybody that's friends with you because I don't know which one of them are next, but one of y'all are next. One of you guys are next. I'm just saying. She's gonna get jealous of your growth. She's gonna get jealous of you trying to be better than just her. Rebecca, I wouldn't doubt if it won't be you next, just for being in our chat. I bet she thinks that's horrible. That you actually want to speak with other people on online, right? She probably hates you for it now. Now I'm not saying that she does, but I guarantee you that she's throwing her lip up at it. And that's pretty fucking shady if you ask me. Because you should really, really want everybody to win because this is YouTube's money. This is like YouTube pays you for these views. So like you should want Rebecca to win. You should want Phoenix Blaze to win. You should want Evil Ghost to win. You should want Lady K to win. Like it's all like everybody get a piece of that bread, y'all. It's YouTube's money. Except for the donators. It's y'all's money there, but you know what I'm saying. But she's not. Horrible people, bro. How she did Case wife was uncalled for. Case wife isn't even on the internet. Right. She's not on the internet. She's not even on the internet. You got to watch creators that go IRL because if that's the first thing they do, they're not really in tune with like the creator lifestyle. Like they're just not. They're on here to do damage. That's what they're on here. They're on here grifting. They're on here bullshitting you. That's what they're doing. She doesn't want anyone else to thrive because she's on the ground. She's falling. Her channel's falling. It is. Her channel's falling, y'all. It's going down fast. And that ain't anything that I've done. That's nothing that I've done. That's nothing that I've done, you know. It's only things that she's done. I can't make somebody not watch, right? I can't say, you shouldn't watch Toddie. I've never done that. But I've said those that fucking support her should watch out for her because she's a snake. You guys have a beautiful night, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. You guys in the chat are fucking amazing. You guys are legends. Hurting families isn't a come up. She called the sheriff on Fox now. Get it to herself. You're right. You're right, chat. Thank y'all, man. Y'all are a blessing. Every night y'all show up and y'all show out. I could come up here one night and just read the chat. Yep. And just make content off the chat, Toddie. You guys have a great night. Sarah, Hummingbird, Angela, you do. Cuddle, Leesky, love y'all. Y'all are badass. You guys are fucking legends, man. I appreciate y'all. I will see you again tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Let's go. Let's go.